Right now, Congress is considering a change that would allow the D.C. mayor to control the National Guard instead of the president. And during this debate, Republican Andrew Clyde from Georgia said this.
Simply the filing of this amendment is another example of why it is time to roll back home rule and return management of the city to Congress.
And it's not just tough talk. Representative Clyde's office confirmed that they are working on a bill to get rid of home rule. So let's verify, does Congress have the authority to do this? Our sources are Dr. Michael Fauntleroy, a professor at George Mason University, Mike Seidman, a constitutional law professor at Georgetown University, the U.S. Constitution, and the D.C. Home Rule Act of 1973. Let's start there.
So the Home Rule Act of 1973, in some ways, is the last major piece of legislation that came out of the civil rights movement in the 1960s.
Dr. Fauntleroy says that push ultimately created the Home Rule Act, which had the D.C. Charter attached to it. Essentially, it's D.C.'s constitution that set up the council and the office of the mayor. So Congress gave us this local government. Can they take it away? Professor Seidman says the answer lies in the Constitution. Article 1, Section 8, Clause 17 explicitly states that Congress has the power to, quote, exercise exclusive legislation in all cases whatsoever for the district. According to Fauntleroy, this process would be like any other type of legislation. It would have to be passed by the House and the Senate, as well as signed into law by the president. So we can verify that yes, Congress can repeal the Home Rule Act, which would automatically get rid of D.C.'s mayor. But both Fauntleroy and Seidman say that this is very unlikely. With your Verify, I'm Evan Koslof.